To the students, parents, guardians, and community members of Wawasee High School. I'm Jeff Walmer. I'm principal here at Wawasee High School. And I just wanted to take a couple minutes to share with you and, quite frankly, share from my heart. I don't have a script in front of me. I just wanted to talk to you as your principal, as a former teacher, as a parent myself, and let you know that I am truly optimistic and hopeful for a great school year. We've taken a lot of precautions. We've worked very hard here at the high school to ensure the safest environment possible for our students. And through that, our teachers have worked incredibly hard to prepare plans that maybe are different than have been in the past, seating charts that maybe are different than have been in the past, but yet still offer the strong education that we've always done here at Wawasee High School. Parents, guardians, for some of you, you're sending your student to the high school and it's your first student or child to ever enter the high school. And there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry, some fear of how that's going to be. We recognize that, we understand that, and we will do everything we can to make your and our students as comfortable as possible. Thank you for those of you who came out and took advantage of the tours that we gave recently. Again, August 11th from 6:30 to 7:30, the school will be open for students only to be able to walk their schedule and refamiliarize themselves with the school. So that's primarily for freshmen and new students to the building. We expect that sophomores and older know the layout of the building and wouldn't need to come and walk from class to class. But I understand from a parent's perspective how scary it might seem or how difficult it might seem to send your student here without having a true freshman orientation or having what we normally would have in the past. As a parent myself, I have a son entering kindergarten. These aren't the circumstances I wish that my son was entering school for the first time. I'm totally with you in that there are certain things in place that and things that he'll experience that, it stinks. But on the other hand, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that he gets to go to school. I'm thrilled that he gets to see and make some new friends. I'm thrilled that he gets to interact with another adult who's going to love him every day that he's in that class. And so I know there's a lot of positives that are going to come out of that, and I hope the same for you here. I hope you find our teachers here care and love your kids, and that that you can feel confident knowing that we may not be perfect here and we might make some decisions that you don't always agree with, but please understand that everything we're doing at the time is what we believe is best and for your kids and for our students. So for those of you who have students that are going to be seniors, parents, there may be some things I know, especially here this fall, and certain things that maybe we've already missed out on. Just all I can do is encourage you to love your kids, be there for them, and be strong for and with them. And know that we will do everything we can here to try to make their senior year as best as we possibly can. Certain things, as you know, are out of our control, and other things are within our control. And whatever is within our control to give your student the best high school senior year possible is what we're going to do. Students, there will be a lot of changes this year, whether it's walking the hallways or at lunch. We've got some things in place to try to keep you safe. For instance, we've blocked off the alcoves throughout the school or some of the benches in the brickyard just to try to reduce the congregating. As we know, oftentimes when one student sits down on a bench, it becomes 10 kids who are all circled around that student. Our goal is to allow you to continue to have the social time that you want here at school and you desire here at school. During passing periods, walk around, with your friends. We have our masks on during passing period, but you can walk with your friends, talk with your friends. We ask that when you do that maybe you keep your groups to 4 or less as you walk around, just to reduce the amount that are in those pods or cohorts of students. And that if you get here after 8 a.m. or before school and you're chatting with your friends, we just ask that maybe you just keep moving around and walking, and then at some point find your first period class before it starts and make sure you get there before it starts. But lunch will look a little bit different, but on the other hand, you'll still be able to see some friends and talk to some friends. But we're taking some extra precautions there. Know that none of this is done to make anything miserable here. We're just trying to be wise in what we do, but also give you time to socialize with your friends, as I know you need, as I know my own children need as well. I don't know how much more I can share from my heart to say, parents, we're doing everything we can to give your kids the best experience possible here, the best education and the safest education as possible. We don't know what the future holds, and we know counties around us have made decisions at this point that it's virtual only. We don't know if that'll happen to us or when it will happen to us. But if it does, know that we have some plans in place and that we will try to make that experience as best as possible. But hopefully, we don't have to worry about that. So what I know is I am looking forward to Thursday of next week. Our teachers are looking forward to Thursday of next week. I cannot wait to be able to see students walk these halls and to be able to see smiles through those masks and on those faces, because that's why I got into education. That's why our administrators got into education. That's why our teachers got into education, our paraprofessionals, our cafeteria workers. It's all about the kids, and we can't wait to have our kids here next Thursday. Have a tremendous weekend, Wawasee community, and I wish you the best. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here for you, and that's the profession we chose. Thank you. Have a great weekend.